Hi, this is Matt O'Connor. I wanted to take a moment to explain to you a little bit about the not-for-profit we're setting up called Guitharmony. It's geared to bring peace and harmony through gifting instruments and lessons to at-risk youth, and we're asking for your help. It's a way to combat violence and bring people together through music. I appreciate your time listening to this message. O'Connor here with you to talk to you about what the T.L. Summerskill Brennan Foundation is all about. Working title is Guitharmony. You know, I started playing guitar later in life. I was in my 40s, and I found it to be a great stress relief. And in my line of work, my day job, so to speak, I'm a trial lawyer, and I do civil and criminal litigation. And I come across a lot of younger people who are going through hard times and difficult challenges. And I realized that with the epidemic of violence that we have in our country, nothing's being done about it. And I noticed that when people come together, I would host jams where people would come together and play guitar. There was a certain symbiotic and healthy relationship and communication that developed. So I got this idea that if we gave guitars and lessons to at-risk youth or people who wanted to learn to play, and brought them together, that we could maybe change that somehow. I'm not sure it's going to solve the problem, but it's what I can do. It gave me a positive outlet, and I want to pass that on. That's why I named it after my grandmother. She was a very positive person in my life who helped me through times in my life that were not easy and helped me be the person that I am today. So that's the name of the organization, the T.L. Summerskill Brennan Foundation, but it's kind of a long one, so I just came up with Guitharmony. It's guitar and harmony, because when people play music together, there's a certain beautiful harmony that happens from it. And, too often people now, when they get frustrated, they pick up a gun, a 6-shooter. My idea is pick up a 6-string. There's nothing that relieves me after a stressful day than ripping a few chords, sometimes a little bit louder than normal, on an electric guitar, or playing an acoustic just to kind of get centered. So I want to offer that opportunity to youth in our community, and I'm asking for your help. And that's the whole purpose of Guitharmony. And so what I've been doing over the last several months, about 6 to 8 months, has been buying guitars on online auction sites. And I bid low. I mean, I've gotten guitars for $20, like the one behind me. And I refurbish them so that they're workable and they play well. And the deal is this: the individual gets a guitar, and if it's an electric, they get a practice amp. And when they take lessons and they can kind of complete those lessons, then they can pick out some of the cooler guitars that we get. They're a little more expensive. So the best part about this, if you've ever worked with a not-for-profit or know much about not-for-profits, not much actually goes to the people that you want to give it to. So we're talking about $20 guitars that may be worth $120, or $40 guitars that are worth like $300, and that's our goal. So your dollar goes farther, and we need volunteers, both to help sort out people who need these services, and also people to help teach guitar. It takes a lot. I have a great guitar mentor, Marty. I met him at a jam, and I'm sort of self-taught, so I can be very frustrating to other people, but Marty somehow gets me and teaches me things that make my guitar playing a lot better. But for me, it's just an outlet, and I wanted to pass that on, and this is my way to do that, and also address an issue that really concerns me, because we have genocide going on in our community, and we don't talk about it. So this is a positive way to bring attention to it, and also allow an outlet for youth and even young adults. And if you want to learn to play guitar and then pass it on, then that's the kind of person that I want to have involved in this as well. The idea is just to bring people cross-culturally together to play music. And it's not just guitar. I've got electronic violins, keyboards, drums, although those are harder to store. I do have drums. All of those things that I'd like to bring people together to bring harmony in our community. It's so disconnected now. We spend so much time on our screens, not looking at each other, not talking to each other. But when you play music, there's sort of a language that doesn't need to be spoken that is really quite beautiful. And that's why I founded Guitharmony, and I'm asking your support, whatever you can do, even if it's just to pass the word on about our website and what we're doing. That's great, and I appreciate your time. And hopefully, as this develops, that we'll grow into something bigger that can have a very positive impact on our community. We should all try to do something that leaves a lasting impression beyond just us. This isn't about me. It's about us coming together as people saying things aren't right. We're going to try something, you know? So pick up a 6-string, not a 6-shooter, you know? There's days where I am, you know what, after being in court, and good thing I have a lot of soundproofing here because I rip some shreds and I feel better afterwards, you know? It beats being angry or frustrated. Sometimes you can take that energy and turn it into a positive, and that's a good thing. So thanks for listening, and I appreciate your support of Guitharmony. All right? Rock on. Talk to you soon.